Hey ghouls and gals, it's the Cryptid Pumpkin, and we are continuing our Halloween countdown with Grim Quest. It's supposed to be kind of an old school RPG dungeon crawler type situation, so let's get into it, see what we got. Ooh, difficulty. Sure, we'll just leave it grim. Basic, why not? You know, well, the first time, we'll just let it be how it is. Ooh. Select the font. Ooh, medieval. Oh, we can be a little knight. Yeah. Alright. Name our hero. Right, do this here. Jack. Alright, let's see. Oh, we've got options here. Okay. Character background. Got adept. Worked as performer. Upgrade cost is cheaper. We got bonus gold, negative armor, or less equipment cost, more gold from bounties, more effectiveness against undead, chance to ignore supply penalty. You know, it'd be helpful if I knew what any of this actually did for me, but until I do, I'm probably just going to be making some bad decisions. Let's see. Psychopath, no sanity stat penalties. Oh. Maybe I don't know. That takes away negative things. Sure, I don't want to be insane. I guess I should just be kind of crazy to not be crazy. Okay. Animal companions. We got a cobra. We got a bat. We got a killer lynx. Mutated scarab. A spider. A falcon. Name him Falky. Planeswalker cat. Look at that cat. Guard dog. Oh, he's so nice. Trickster monkey, domesticated rat, old goat, frog, bunny, rooster, salamander, or a crab. I mean, it's a good dog. Let's just be a crazy guy with a dog. The city of Ashbourne was once a place of peace and prosperity, a bustling trade hub at the heart of the old empire, rivaled only by the capital in its golden splendor. At the heart of its power, the empire ruled the known world, dispensing wisdom and justice in equal measure to all of its subjects, until, in their blind hubris, sages of the Sun Court overreached in their arcane experiments and shook the very foundations of the world. They made the Tear, a breach in the fabric of existence, from which the dark crept into the world and locked the hearts and minds of mankind in its cold embrace. Hordes of otherworldly monstrosities followed in its wake, and slowly, inch by bloody inch, swarmed the land in all directions. Sounds like a bad time. Sounds like not good. The empire fell, and the better part of the human civilization on the old continent crumbled to dust with it. In the years that followed, the city of Ashbourne, a mere shadow of its former glory, endured in the north, shielded by high mountains and its mighty walls. Beset by constant threats from the unnatural veil of darkness looming on the horizon and vicious creatures lurking in its shadow, the city saw a steady influx of adventurers and mercenaries over the years, one and all seeking to amass riches or unveil mysteries that lie at the heart of the world-shattering calamity. For as we all know, danger and opportunity come hand in hand. That they do. You don't look like you're having a good time. These guys look like they are, though. Oh, there's more. Here I was about to hit continue. Give it a second to catch up. Like many others, you have come to Ashbourne seeking fame and fortune. Responding to the city council's ever-increasing demand for manpower and promises of gold, your destination, the fabled remains of the old imperial capital, once the center of the civilized world, nowadays a ruin said to contain vast treasures in its gloomy halls. As you make your way through the city, you realize it is in a dire state, signs of a recent siege evident on chaotic streets and dismayed faces on passers-by. A slim pretense of control is maintained only by the presence of mercenary companies in the employ of the city council and a dwindling garrison of city guard. You walk by a tavern. Standard starting point for any party. A worn sign swaying in the wind, betraying its name, the Dancing Dragon. And decide against having a drink. You will need all your wits about you for what's to come. Finally, you reach the parapet overlooking the valley below. In the distance, not too far from the south, a thick wall of impenetrable darkness obscures the horizon at the source of all this trouble. The tear. A wound in the fabric of reality, leaking foul things from the dark. You can feel its alien presence gnawing at your sanity even at this distance, and you ponder, with no small amount of dread, how it must be to endure this encroaching horror every day. As you watch the black clouds gather in advance, slowly but steadily, across the evening sky, the color of dried blood, doubt takes root in your mind, and you wonder, not for the first time, if this was a good idea. One thing is certain, however, you have a grim quest ahead of you. That's the name of the game! Yeah, so things aren't great in this place, and I don't know if it's going to be great for us either. It'll probably be very bad. I think it's safe to hit continue. Alright, welcome adventurer. Grim Quest is a game about dungeon crawling. You go on a dungeon run, defeat monsters, collect loot, level up, and upgrade your character as you progress through the story. You are a mercenary freelancer, employed by the City Council of Ashbourne to defend the city and dispose of its enemies. You will receive starting daily wages of 20 gold for your services. You can collect it after each dungeon run. Dancing Dragon Tavern. You should visit the tavern first in order to get some bounties. While there, you can also replenish your supplies, stash your items, or, if you need a quick coin, try your luck in a game of dice. Mystic Emporium, the spell shop. Your next stop should probably be Mystic Emporium. Here you can unlock and upgrade various spells to use in combat. It's a good idea to unlock at least one spell right now. It will increase your chances of survival in the dungeon. Guild House, the skill shop. Alternatively, if you don't like the spell selection, feel free to visit the Guild House to unlock some combat skills, or passive bonuses. Don't forget to check your journal to review active quests and bounties, and get the general idea on what to do next. While there, you can also read notes to get acquainted with the game world and its history and lore. Lore! I love lore. When ready, click on the world map to venture outside the city walls into one of the dungeons. Okay, so Dancing Dragon. Let's start there. Alright, so we have 300 gold. The barkeep looks at you with vacant eyes, his empty stare betraying a troubled soul within. So, I think we're full on most things. I can't expand that. By the decree of the City Council of Ashbourne, gambling is illegal for the newly arrived mercenaries. Reach level 2 to unlock the dice game. I'm sorry, sir, you're gonna have to level up before you can, gamble. That's fair. That's fair. Skeletons. I just don't know how hard they would be to kill, but let's try to kill 7 skeletons. A bounty has been posted by decree of the City Council of Ashbourne. Let's do it. Can I actually just take more? Okay, let's just take them all. Let's do it. I can handle all of it. Let's go down to the Emporium. We got lots of different spells here. Let me see. 200 gold for lightning, 6 to 12 damage, 4 to 6 for fireball. I don't know what the CD cooldown. 4 turns, area damage, ice shell, starts with a shell made of ice, immolation, extra damage for each spell affecting an enemy, glacial spear. That hits 2 adjacent enemies, stunning the primary target. Oh, that seems nice. And then we got arcane binding. Let's see, slow time. Increase precision, arcane blast, a big old beam. It's my laser. 1 to 15. Ooh, causes very much of damage. That's a gamble, but it can get really high. Soul rend an enemy, severing its connection with the Aether and reducing its resistance to magic. Reaper's Scythe. When you kill an enemy, you harvest its soul to fill your own life force. Gain a boost when you kill an enemy with a default attack. Ooh, that's nice. Occult knowledge. Regrowth. Manipulate your own body to mend slashes, punctures, and other wounds at a rapid rate. Oh, that seems like it'd be good. Vortex, some things, Eclipse Ride, perform an occult ritual, make them vulnerable to physical attacks. I don't know how good these things are. I don't know what I'm gonna want. These all look pretty cool. Invade the mind of enemy, leaving it paralyzed with fear, vulnerable to attacks. Dark Pact, conjure a dark energy from beyond the tear to obliterate an enemy at the price of your own blood. Ooh. Steal a portion of an enemy's soul in order to fuel your own life force. Oh, that's kind of nice. Absorb pain. Put yourself in the dark in order to change all pain you endure for health. Enemy attacks heal you for a single turn. A dark magic which confuses enemies. Confusion. Shamans. Nature's Embrace. Seed of Oblivion. I've seen it in mine. Twisting Vines. Sunburst. And Aspect of the Beast. I don't know. I probably want something that gives me some health while things are happening. Maybe the 3 to 6. What's the other one do? What was the regrow? 7 to 12 for 3 turns. Let's see, this one does 3 turns, 3 to 6. But it doesn't hurt anybody. I don't know. I think I'm gonna grab this. It can heal me. That seems good. Maybe I should check the guild house first. These are all 225. Yep. Okay. Well, maybe I should have done that, but I didn't. So let's go do what we gotta do. World map screen. Click a dungeon to select it. Once selected, tap the Enter Dungeon button to explore it. Only Sunken Grotto is available for now. Re-specialization. You can unlearn skills and spells at the Altar of Oblivion, but you will first have to defeat the Prince of Thieves in order to gain access to it. Okay, well, Sunken Grotto it is. We've got Beast, Mwata, Undead, and Humans. A complex of caves stretching along the shore of the northern basin. No one knows for sure how far these caves go, but they are large and wide enough to house all sorts of miscreants and monsters. From bandits and thieves hiding from the law to foul beasts and undead crawling about. One can never be too cautious when exploring the grotto, as one never knows what dangers might be lurking around the next corner. Do it! This is a dungeon tile. To click on a tile adjacent to your, click on a tile adjacent to your current position. You can move horizontally or vertically one tile at a time. The content of tile is hidden until you explore it. Each tile can be occupied by enemies to overcome or events to interact with. So tread carefully. Plan your movement and try to avoid backtracking to already explored tiles, as those can trigger an ambush. Enemy encounters with reduced rewards. Your goal is to find the exit, which will take you back to the city. Don't leave too soon, though, as you might miss out on the loot. If you feel it's dangerous to explore further, you can also retreat by returning to the starting tile, but it will cost you some gold. This is your health bar. Got it. I will respawn in the city unless permadeath's on, but it's not. This is my sanity bar. The dark twists the mind and gives material form to dark aspects of your psyche. As your sanity level goes down, you'll encounter more and more of these manifestations throughout the dungeon. If your sanity reaches 0, you will lose gold and respawn in the city. Well, good thing we're a psychopath. Supplies. Supplies will heal you when moving to unexplored tiles, but if their amount drops to 0, you will gradually lose health and sanity. And experience. That's easy enough to know. The quest begins. It is said that in the centuries past, when the old empire was at the height of its power, Sunken Grotto was a part of the Ashbourne proper. It served as a complex of harbors and warehouses for goods traded across the northern basin. Today, however, is just a vast stretch of underground caves, dark, damp, unpleasant, and crawling with undead and bandits who use it as staging grounds for harassing the city. If the city council's advisors are to be trusted, you'll find 2 of your targets here, the so-called Prince of Thieves, surrounded with his army of miscreants and marauders. They should be your first concern. After he is dealt with, there's the Baron of Bones. The undead menace is rumored to reside somewhere in the lower levels of the grotto, in a chamber made of bones of his enemies. Ew, bad gaze. So maybe I should just do like a we'll worry about it when we get there. So far, so good. Bad guys. Enemies are represented by their portraits. Defeat them to earn gold and experience points. Click on the portrait to see stats of your enemies defeated in the past. Just below the enemy portraits is the attack zone. Click anywhere in the highlighted area below the enemy you're on target to perform the default attack, cast spell, or use a skill. Stat boosts from items consumed hastily in combat last for the duration of the combat. Let's see, stat boosts from items consumed in the dungeon last for the whole duration of that dungeon run. Discretion is the better part of valor. If you feel outmatched, don't hesitate to retreat. When you are starting out and facing 3 enemies at once, remember that the goal is to find the dungeon exit, not kill every single enemy you encounter. Got it. So, attack. Ouch. Ouch. Get this guy out of the way. Stop it. Regrowth. Give me my health back. Oh, yeah. Stab. Stab. That's right. Miss me. Ah, yeah. Potions and Soma. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Mwata Warrior. Stab you. Oh, wait. That's right. Triple. Stab you again. Don't scream. Third stab. Nice. I really don't appreciate you doing this to me. Stab. Stab! Here's it again. Yes. Stab once more. Oh, really? Don't do this to me, man. That's rude. Haha! Can I use the potion? Oh, 60. Okay. Maybe I don't want to use that now then. It's good. Good to know. Over. Oh. Another battle! Ooh, 3 guys. Yeah, maybe let's not. Oh no, it failed. Oh no, that's bad. Can we go again? Okay. Ugh, I didn't like that. This is the last time I take your advice, game. Oh no. Oh, okay, there's 2 guys. Stab you! Ooh, I don't like that. Rolo! So I can heal. I use a potion. I got those. Yes. Stab. Stab again. And you know what, you love it. Stab. Oh, man. Man. Just give me those criticals. Of course, I use a potion. Doesn't give me a potion back. Why'd you do this to me? Let's sweep up. Ooh, we got some gold. Ooh. Lore. Scattered Lore, Volume 61. Of Monsters and Men, the Shadow Dragon. Subservience has a curiosity Subservience has a curiously common habit of gradually forming into a vice, regardless of what entices such behavior. Although housing dragons would be certainly within character for the world of Irwa, the very concept has been firmly confined to legend. There may stand proud atop Erwin's shelves a fine array of influential literature featuring airborne, fire-spewing lizards, but no such novel's words have been perceived as more than a wondrous slice of pure fiction. The logic of a beast man is not quite so considerate of this possibility, however, and since the priorities of animals and humanity have become to those who denounce them for their beasthood, they have sought such fantastical power. The Shadow Dragon became Ashbourne's nickname for their chosen idol. Although initially mistaken for work of the dark by the beastmen due to its murky appearance speckled with pustules and deformities, the waves of their people it set aflame as they fought to earn its trust told them that it was impure, and had once existed in a much fuller state. It was soon discerned by the sages orbiting it that the shadow this creature cast was of a true dragon, distinguished by its uncanny resemblance to the fantasy it had seemingly originated from. The artwork littering the further reaches of the Withering Woods are the beastmen's attempts to depict the dragon's splendor untouched by dark, enthralled by their sages' promises that they will bear witness to it. Okay, that's kind of cool. Interesting. Ooh, the obelisk. Standing before you is an obelisk made of a perfectly shaped crystalline material, probably a heavily refined omnium. Where sunlight touches its surface, it reflects into a myriad of colors that flow along the length of its slender body in waves. It is common knowledge in scholastic circles that the old Imperials used a network of these structures to channel the ether. Aether? The stuff of magic was harvested through some arcane means and distributed along the network to be used for powering various magical machinery that was common in the old Imperial area, but is now long lost to history. Let's touch it. Success! As you touch the smooth surface of the obelisk, you feel some of its power being transferred into your own body, accompanied by a strong taste of aether residue in your mouth. You seem to have absorbed a portion of dormant magic that was still left in the obelisk. +2 some sort of power, and is that like Sama power, Sama resistance? Because I think that's what is magic in this. Cool. See, bump. No, so if I go, I'm gonna have to. I'll just have to backtrack one. Oh, cool. Not yet. We'll go here. Huh? Am I supposed to kill this guy? Is he, once he's dealt with, reach 15. Oh, well, that explains it. Alright, boys. Time to get some stabs. Oh, there's a witch. Maybe I should take out the witch. I feel like she'll do something stupid. War cry, don't do that. Cinder weapon, I don't like that. Do I do one every turn? Oh my gosh, that's mean. I'm not a fan of that. Do I not have magic that run out of that? That's not good either. Okay. Stab you. Ooh, 4. How much is she doing? Maybe do one more. Okay. Not. Oh, do I not have another potion? Oh no. Oh, okay. Spells. I should just switch the tabs. Okay. Let's stab you then. And stab you one more time. Nice. Thank you. Okay, well, let's just go for this then. Yes. Cool. Level complete. City under siege. You return from the foray in the Sunken Grotto, only to find Ashbourne besieged by enemy forces. You sneak inside using one of the hidden side passages that lead under the city walls, constructed for this very purpose, and make your way to the battlements to join with the defenders. Once there, you find the city's mercenary companies engaged with the enemy, fighting with ruthless efficiency but suffering from poor leadership. Things don't bode well at all. The commanding officer, one of the Ashbourne's hereditary nobles, recently appointed to this post by good graces of the city council, is chronically inadequate for the task, and it's only ferocity of the defenders that keeps the walls from falling to the enemy. Just then, by some strange twist of fate, the hapless noble is relieved from his post by a straight arrow to his neck, and the sudden vacuum in the chain of command threatens to tip the scales in the enemy's favor. Reacting with speed and determination you didn't even know you possessed, you rally the remaining defenders and start issuing orders. It comes natural to you, almost as if you've done it all before, and mercenaries instinctively react to the unquestionable authority in your voice, for better or for worse. It seems you are now in charge of the city defenses. Good for us. After each dungeon run, there's a good chance that you'll find Ashbourne under siege. At the beginning of every round, you can select one mercenary company to engage the enemy in combat. The performance will depend on manpower, morale, and strength, / weaknesses to a certain enemy type. The siege minigame works like rock, paper, scissors. Enemies approaching the city are shrouded by the dark, and your pick of the mercenary company to counter them is based on luck. Oh, great. Once per siege, though, you can scout ahead to reveal the approaching enemy and make the pick obvious. Once per siege, regardless of the approaching enemy visibility, you can fire artillery shot to deal large amounts of damage without sustaining casualties yourself. Engage. Click here to engage the enemy with a selected mercenary company. Pick carefully and don't forget to use all the tools at your disposal to stack odds in your favor. If all companies are reduced to 0 manpower, the city will be looted. If permanent is on, the game will be over. Okay, so just gotta have them. Dark Swarm. Tell me what they're good against. Oh, okay. Strength, weakness, strength. See, these guys don't like Dark Swarm. These guys will fuck up the Dark Swarm. Scarlet Eye, Collegium. Morale, great. I'm feeling great. That's great. Those are great. We got less dudes though, so I can just fire artillery. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, clean up, boys and gals. That's right. More enemies approaching the city. Their number obscured by the encroaching dark. Oh, there's more. Great. Hey guys, you want to fight? Oh no, it's the one that you're not good against. Okay, let's assume maybe it's gonna go back to these guys. Okay, cool, you're not like weak against the beastmen, so that's good. Okay, okay. Now, you guys are doing the best out here, so I'm gonna switch to you. You have more people. As long as it's not a skull guy, you're good. Cool. You guys be fine. That's what you get when you mess with my city. Oh, lost 270 people. That's still a lot of people. Decadent artworks. Masters of the guild hire expensive foreign sculptures to add a few more stone lions to their front yard. The guild house is closed until further notice. Oh. Good for them. And stuff up. Wow, this is kind of cool. I feel like I'd really enjoy playing more of this. This is something I would totally play in my spare time. I'm big into Dungeons & Dragons. I'm a forever DM myself, so, you know, I think this is something I'd like to play more of. If it's something you'd like to see more of, why don't you let me know? We can go on this brutal dark quest together. And, you know, just see what happens. Just have some fun. I just like to remind you, though, that you're an awesome person, and I appreciate you stopping by. Comment if you want more of it. Like if you want to put up with me, because that's greatly appreciated. Stay lovely out there, as per usual, and until next time, bye!